What's happening, guys? It's Danilaz1989 coming back at you with episode 10 of the Journey career. Now, in episode 9, we played as Danny Williams, and Alex Hunter was injured. We've now recovered from injury. We did a bit of training with our little sister and a bit of bonding time there. And we're back in Madrid now, back in La Liga, and we're going to find out what happens. I'm hoping that obviously we can further our partnership with Antoine Griezmann, who did appear to be happy to see us. So I would presume training? No, jumping straight into a game, no training, and let's see how we go. It was nice of Griezmann to pop his head round the door and sort of say, "Nice to see you back, Hunter." So let's get into the first game and see how we get on. Let's have a look at the table since we've been off. Table's very close, and I'm hoping now that we can push forward with Alex and link up with Griezmann and get some decent play going and make our way in La Liga, because I think this is the last chapter, if I remember rightly. I think there's only 6 chapters. Now I'm hoping that something happens and we find out what's going on, you know, within the situation with Kim and with Mum and with Jim, and we sort of get a conclusion. But the talk of international football was on FIFA 17 going into this one, and we haven't had any international talk whatsoever. So I'm wondering how it's going to leave it, or maybe there'll be a DLC, or I don't know. Leave a comment, give me your opinion on what you think it'll do. But for now, let's concentrate on trying to link up with Antoine Griezmann in the strike position. That's a decent pass. I'm going to try and link up with him straight away. He has. He's got Cookie. I think it was Cookie in anyway. And a decent save from the goalkeeper. I'm just waiting on the edge of the box here, just in case anything comes loose, and it doesn't. Early chance there for Atletico Madrid. Not taken, but an early chance nonetheless. And that is a decent ball. The man could be in behind here if he turns. He's got a chance to shoot. Went to a teammate and was completely drilled out of the chance by a crunching challenge. Me and Griezmann both waiting eagerly, but the ball comes in. It's a decent little turn inside. It goes to clear it, and eventually it does get cleared at the expense of a corner.
No doubt that Antoine Griezmann made the most of his switch to Atletico Madrid. Very important player for them in the 14-15
just at the edge of the box,
campaign.
and Griezmann is just in front. The goalkeeper was supposed to get a hand to that, and didn't get a hand to it. It should go out for Atletico. An Atletico throw-in, which it does. So I'm just going to drop and see if I can give the man an option, but he didn't need one because he found a cracking pass out wide, and I've asked for that in the gap. I've got Griezmann in the box, so I'll try and find Griezmann. Comes in. Ooh, almost found him there. Bad link-up, apparently. I didn't think that was a bad link-up. I think that was a decent cross. Griezmann just didn't get there quick enough.
These two have got a great understanding with their passing.
Decent challenge though. Griezmann is there. Hopefully Griezmann can switch us in. Griezmann does. Takes a thingy for his efforts, and Alex Hunter has hit the post. I don't believe it. How have we not scored there? I went low and hard, bottom corner, and Alex Hunter has hit the post. Absolutely gutted, because that could have linked up the play between me and Griezmann and possibly strengthened it. But unfortunately it's not got that way.
Now this looks promising.
But he's kept it in very, very well there. And he goes back to his man. He's got a chance to whip one across here. He uses his teammate again. Another decent pass across.
At the moment just giving them possession and not much more than that.
Keeping possession well, not giving anything away. I'm just going to drop off and try and help out. And the ball goes across, and that's going to be an Atletico goal kick. It's going to show my post effort now, I think. Or is it not? No, it's not going to embarrass me. Atletico goal kick. Goalkeeper drags it upfield. We are there as Hunter. If we can try and win this header, we do win the header.
And he gets ahead to it, but can only
our teammate was nowhere near it. I thought that was an easy takedown there, but apparently not.
It goes out wide again.
We have a chance to link up with Griezmann here. I'm going to try and just link up with him and not trying to get him in behind. Pass for the ball in the gap there. Goes to Griezmann, he goes for the shot, and a decent save from the goalkeeper. We've had our chances quite early in this first 25 minutes, or 27 minutes should I say now. And hitting the post myself, and Griezmann having 2 efforts on goal which the goalkeeper stopped. We have had our opportunities. I'm hoping that more will come, and we'll sink a few in the back of the net.
And came up with the pass as well, excellent.
Defended very well. Got in a position. Hunter is there. But Griezmann just ahead. I'm going to try and get him in. That's a fantastic pass to Griezmann. Griezmann goes for goal and scores. Brilliant. We've just got an assist on Griezmann. That will definitely heighten our link-up play. I wanted to run over and do the Griezmann celebration with him, but he's gone to the corner flag instead. Atletico up 1-0, and an assist for Hunter and a goal for Antoine Griezmann. That was a lovely little pass, straight in behind, lovely way to pass, and well, the keeper did get a hand to it, but Antoine Griezmann will probably 9 times out of 10 never miss from that position. So Atletico 1.
It's 1-0. Muniesa. Good position, they've worked
the striker who dropped his cam position. He's looking for his man out wide, who is in a lot of space here. And whip one across, turns well, goes to the feet, and a half decent effort, but doesn't challenge the Atletico Madrid goalkeeper. The ball is lofted forward. Griezmann couldn't get underneath it, but he's not the greatest of headers, if I'm being honest. He's not going to beat a midfield man to a header, but he does win that, so I'll just drop it to a teammate. And a lot of space here. Make the run behind. That's a decent pass. I'm going to try and flick Griezmann in, and I am shut down on the ball. I'm going to say the ball should have been cleared, but his teammate tried to give it back when he was on the floor.
Because it is looking that way. They're not quite as strong at the back as perhaps they hoped they would be in this game.
Come and look for this pass here. Try and find Griezmann, and that was a silly ball. If I'm honest, I should have probably crossed that in.
The move has broken down.
Again, pressure in the ball, Hunter.
He made that look like a poor
got the
pass,
ball here.
good interception.
Trying to turn. That's a lovely turn away from the defender. Griezmann's there. I'm going to ask for that off Griezmann.
And they put it
to a teammate. We should drop it. Maybe I should have shot there, but I tried to drop it to a teammate and not be greedy. And the chance has gone. Cheers, Big D. Shout out to my mate, Big D.
Place another 2 minutes added on by the referee.
Decent turn. Ball's coming at the edge of the box here. That's a decent ball in. Centre back needs to answer for it. He didn't. The striker got a decent head to it there, and the goalkeeper makes a good save. And there is half time. We're going to the half time at 1-0, and our assist on Griezmann's goal. So we've not had the greatest amount of possession, but we are in front, and we are linking up with Antoine Griezmann, which is what the manager brought us in to do. He said we were one half of the partnership, and he wanted to know who was the other half. Well, the obvious choice, being Atletico Madrid, would always be Antoine Griezmann, because he is phenomenal. And he's proving just how good he is in this game, and finishing chances when they come his way. So, on the back foot here, the defence needs to deal with it, and they have dealt with it very well. Ball comes out. Here's Hunter. I'll just flick it back to a teammate. Try and find Griezmann if I can. And I don't want to get tackled out the ball.
Good football between these two. Nice passing.
Decent loft over. I think that is their throwing. It is their throwing. They've got a chance here, possibly to whip one across. Trying to find his teammate in midfield and just try and shut this gap down if we can. And we have. We've helped out win the ball back there. So here goes Hunter. I'm just going to wait for Griezmann to get in a decent position. Drop it to him there. Found a teammate. I'm going to ask for that in the gap. I think I might be offside. I'm not offside. I think I just got back on. But I wanted the ball off Griezmann, if I'm honest, to try and link up there, but didn't quite go that way. I went to a teammate instead. Let's just carry on putting the pressure on here. Ball comes away. It's a decent header. And Hunter is the nearest near it. I didn't actually know that I was the closest near it. Then I thought the right mid would have been there. But the ball drops. I'm going to try and link up with Griezmann here.
I like the look of this attack.
Griezmann can slot me in, which he can. That's a Griezmann. No, I've gone back to Croquet. I'm going to go down the line to my teammate, and unfortunately that was a terrible ball on the turn pass, and it didn't really go anywhere. Here is Griezmann. I'll ask for that off him. One link up. The teammate. Here's Griezmann. On the turn, Hunter. Try and give it to my teammate who's in a decent position. I'll ask for that. Ball goes up. Griezmann's there. Ooh. Just over the top of the bar from Antoine Griezmann, who could have had his second. And we're getting some instructions off the boss now. Yes, boss, we're playing well. He wants me to create another chance at least and win the game. So we're doing 2 out of 3, but he wants me to create another chance. I don't know whether it means he wants me to assist. It didn't say assist. I think it's just a key pass. So we need to try and get Griezmann in behind, and if he doesn't score, I think we'll still do it. So let's try and do that. Here is Griezmann. I'll ask for that down the line. That's a beautiful ball by Griezmann. Just try and find that key pass now. If he can get on it, he does get on it, and that's the second assist. We don't need to try and just create an opportunity because we've got our second assist of the game. Decent play between me and Griezmann. He slips me down the wing. Hunter puts a really good cross, and the man gets up there and nods us in front. Beautiful cross. Took it to the bar line, flipped it across, keeper scrambling, and he puts a decent forehead on it. And all day that's going to be 2-0. The header's on target with the keeper scrambling across goal. He's not going to save that. So we are doing pretty well. 2-0 up, and possibly we've got another chance here. Here goes Griezmann, if he can slip me in just behind, which he has done. I will look for him. He's drops for me, so I'll give it back to him. I'll ask for it off him. Should we go for goal? And it's blocked away. We are at the edge of the box. And none of the lads want to give it to me. They're all trying to do it themselves, and I'm stood there asking for it.
The manager not wasting any time here. He's going to make the change.
We are on a 9.2, so I would presume we've done everything that the boss wanted us to do. Try and slip my teammate in behind there. I've ended up winning it. And it's going to go out for it as well. No, it went out for a goal kick. Oh, it's a corner. I thought it was a goal kick. Never mind. I don't know what that was flashed up on the screen then. Chance again. Oh, it's off the post. Ball back in. Could have quite easily been 3 then if that had tipped the inside of the post instead of flat on the post. That would have been 3-0. Griezmann, I'm waiting for his run. I'm probably going to get tackled if I don't pass it off.
Forward, a bit of menace in this attack.
And I've ended up losing it anyway. Trying to link up a little bit too much and end up losing the ball. Decent pass across field. They are on the counter attack here. They've got a few players forward, and Atletico need to deal with it, and they deal with it very well. My teammate's on the run. I try and slip him in, and a better ball there, and we could have been in behind. It would have been 3 against 3.
Recently, they don't have quite the distinguished history of Real Madrid, but they are a very good club, and if they were in any other city, you'd hear more about them.
He's got his shot off now.
And not the greatest of efforts.
Opening up his body to place it, but he's placed it wide, sadly for him. Well, there's going to be an alteration now, and with the team trailing, you can understand
the formation has been changed. We're not in a 4-4-2 now, we're in a 4-3-3. But nevertheless, let's crack on and try and finish this game off. There's only 7 minutes left now.
Into the attacking third. Could whip it in from here.
Yes, we are live. Ooh, that was a decent chance there. Shout out to Patsy, my main man. Tunes in nearly every day to watch these episodes, so a big shout out to him.
What a chance. I mean, listen, it's late on, it might not have made a difference, but it would have given them a squeak of a chance, that.
As we say, guys, only 6 minutes left here. We are in front. We have played very well, getting 2 assists already in this game. And it's just looking a fairly comfortable win for Atletico here. They haven't really threatened our goal with much, and every time they have, the goalkeeper's either done that or they've missed. So we are pretty much in the driver's seat at the minute. We just need to try and link up with Griezmann, but we have a nice chance to link up with Griezmann. If we can get a pass in behind there, it goes to the teammate, doesn't lose possession. It asks for it now, and Griezmann's lost the ball.
Moreno.
It's a decent pass over the top. It's got to be dealt with by the centre back there, and the full back. Sorry, the full back doesn't deal with it. They've got a chance for a consolation goal. It's a decent ball in. Goalkeeper punches away, and I'm going to ask for that. Can I get it to it? Never mind. There goes the full-time whistle. We were heavily involved in pretty much both goals, assisting both goals with decent, well, one with a decent through ball to Griezmann and a decent cross right across the box from the bar line and a decent header in. So did we do everything the manager wanted us to do? We did indeed, so manager must be happy, and I'm fairly happy, and let's advance forward now and find out what happens. Like I said, we are in what I would presume is the final chapter. I think there's 6 chapters, so we may get it finished tonight depending on how long it takes, but more to the point, we've linked up with our teammate Antoine Griezmann a lot better than we were doing, well, before we got injured anyway. So we'll just have a quick check on the partnership bar.
The way you played today, it was like you'd never been away. Full of skill, pace, vision. Your presence has completely changed this team, especially in the final third of the pitch.
Well, thank you very much. Happy with my performance. That's what I do, bring the best out of me. Just doing what the gaffer's asked me to do. We'll say we're happy with our performance.
Cheers. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with my performance today, especially for the first game back after injury. But it was a team effort out there.
Would you say you were the link this team has been missing during your absence?
I feel I've got a really good understanding with my teammates, and the fans were amazing, really inspiring. I think the teams above us need to start looking over their shoulders.
Alex, welcome back and congratulations on your win today.
Cheers.
That was a bit confident there, seeing as in Barcelona and Real Madrid are above us. But confidence is something that you need in football. We have gone up to, I think we're in euros now, so we're in 40 million euros now, and we're almost partners now. And as you can see there, clearly the manager is very, very happy with us. So, and we have just hit half, or shall I say, 551,000 followers. So I think that's actually unlocked that white t-shirt that I did want Alex to wear, because that white t-shirt was really nice. But we'll do that later. We shall advance forward now and see what happens next. Back home in our schwanky pad in Madrid. So we're going to have training. That's what we're going to do. I am quite eager to find out what happens in the final chapter, going off the name of the chapter. It was win together or lose alone.
As hard as we will be pushing ourselves harder to...
I don't know whether that was supposed to be something in the title that says something that's going to happen, but let's do well in training, because we have to beat Antoine Griezmann again. And I think I did that completely wrong. I did that completely wrong. Yes, I did. Go across. And I've got the ball. Then you've got to get to your partner's side. Unlucky Griezmann. I'll only get it wrong once, pal. Oh, skins Antoine Griezmann there. Cut inside. And decent tackle from Griezmann. Griezmann is fast though, and he's robbed it off us. Oh, we won the ball and he robbed it off us. Oh, still won it. Griezmann's quick, but we are beating him. Let's try and turn away from him, and I ended up turning into him. I just ended up fouling him, trying to break Antoine Griezmann's legs in training. We've beaten him this time. Had to turn to keep it in there. Trying to bit of skill here. Oh, I went for the nutmegs. We need to try and tackle Griezmann here, because I think he is in front on points. Can we do it? Yeah. I do like these training things. I think. Oh, I've missed it. No, come on. Griezmann's going to get there. Oh, we got there just. Oh, lovely roll. Lovely turn. Gets away from Griezmann. Yeah. Whooped Griezmann in training. We can do with that. Right, what's this? Score more goals than your opponent to win. I think I remember this one. Against Antoine Griezmann, this is not going to be easy. Even though it's 3 against 3, you've just got to be clever. Try and squeeze the passes in where you can. And don't give it away like that. It's so difficult not to give the ball away, because obviously 3 versus 3, you've got to be so careful. But they've put it wide there. Just the one goal will probably do it, but it's finding that goal. I want to go for goal there, and he's blocked it. No, probably giving it away now. Griezmann's going to put it in. Try and go around my man here. That's a decent run. Oh, he's missed it. Now they're on the attack. Hopefully we can do what we did and mess up. No, we just sent it over. We need to get this point back. Oh, I thought Hunter would have squeezed it home there, but can we turn here? We can. Runner inside, go for goal, and he's fired it wide. They are a lot harder than they look, these training things, and he scored a second. I don't believe it. We're getting beat really badly, and I got a chance to put it in here. Nope. We've got a man at the back post here, we've got to be careful. No, left the net wide open. I'm not going to bother retrying it, I'm just going to let them win, because that is such a hard training thing. I mean, it'd be good to do with your mates, but I'm just terrible at skill. I'm no good at skill on FIFA. I try and do it, and I can't, because I'm crap. I am more of a passer and feeding the crosses in and scoring goals than skill. But we're still in the starting 11, so we're not going to miss out on anything. Back in a beautiful pad in Madrid. I like them light shades, so they're all chrome. It's a really nice pad. The highlight of being a footballer, eh? Just get rid of those messages. And the next game. Let's dive straight into the next game. Hopefully we can try and fill that bar, because I'm curious to see what happens when you do fill the bar. So when you become telepathic, does that increase your play on the field? I'm not sure. Right, let's have a look at the table. 6 points behind Barca and a long way behind Madrid. 9 points behind Madrid, so it's not going to be easy. I don't think there's enough games to catch Madrid, but we may be able to catch Barca depending on their results.
In league football in Spain today, we've got action for
here we are in the yellow
Santander.
away kit.
Martin Tyler here to describe it for you, along with Alan Smith.
Let's get straight into it. Hopefully we can have another decent performance and get 2 goals instead of 2 assists. We got 2 assists in the last match. And instead of getting assists, I'd like to get some goals with Alex Hunter. So let's see how we go. Drop that in the gap there. We'll drop it to the midfielder.
Do not want him to be left isolated. Otherwise,
getting involved in play early. That's a decent ball out wide. Griezmann's there. I'm going to ask for that in the gap. Oh. If I had made the opposite run and gone round instead of trying to cut through, Griezmann would have probably found us there, but a lofted ball up high. He's won the header, and unfortunately, I couldn't get there with Alex Hunter, so I'll just try and track back and watch these passes, but another lofted ball should deal with that there, Felipe Luis. Does deal with it. I'm going to go to Griezmann just here, swap on his side, ask for that off Griezmann. And tried to get it to a teammate, and terrible.
Daniel Alberto Diaz.
Nice turn.
Shibasaki.
Decent ball. We're playing some good football here.
Getting forward well.
Nice one-touch passing, but they tried to overplay it, and I thought the tackle came in there, but they still come away with it. There's the tackle, and it's got Griezmann free. Griezmann's got me down his wing. That's a decent ball by Antoine. I'm going to try and turn here. I need Antoine to make me the run. Holding it up for him. I've made a beautiful pass to Griezmann there. He's got a chance to whip it in. and that's a decent tackle, and it goes out for a corner.
So we've got a corner coming up.
Me and Antoine seem to be linking up very well, so hopefully it will continue.
Without having that sort of single-mindedness that he
Ball
sort of
comes
hangs
in.
around the goal to get his
It's a
chances.
really wild
Really works
effort.
for the team as
Will he
well.
keep it in?
Well, I think
If he
that's
does, we've not
inspired
got to have a shot here.
Diego Simeone, Atletico de
Got a
Madrid.
chance here, but I'll try and find a
Work
teammate.
ethic he's got, the Frenchman. It
Put
carries him
ourselves
through.
forward as we are the striker, and we should be in the strike
Hunter.
position. But
Here comes the support.
try and find a teammate. Oh, try to pull it inside for him. Griezmann gets there. If it weren't for the goalkeeper coming out and getting a vital touch there, that possibly could have been 1-0. I just tried to put it into a danger area, and it's actually banged off his knee. I don't think the keeper knew much about it. Banged off his knee, and he saves his team, going 1-0 down. Ball just coming at the edge of the box, and the defender reads it very well.
To clear comfortably.
Comfortable header for the centre-back. I'm going to put myself out wide here and just put myself in a bit of space. The ball eventually does come to me, but I'm not going to get there.
Player's done well here until it was the direction of the pass, really. Right idea, but couldn't find his man. It's out over the touchline.
It's a pass in midfield.
Well
He's
defended,
given possession
just
away.
getting across
Here is
the
Griezmann.
thought quickly as well.
I'm going to go on Griezmann's other side. He's found me. If I can turn inside, go for goal. Oh, he's at the post. I am absolutely gutted because that would have been the link-up play between me and Griezmann, and it would have gone up even higher. Lovely pass by Griezmann. I turned inside. I've just gone for that bottom corner to side foot it in, and I've cracked off the post. Gutted. A missed opportunity there, and we could have been 1-0 up. And it's possible we may go 1-0 down here if we can get to it, but a decent header away by the Atletico man, and we've got a chance to counter-attack here, so ball comes to Hunter, but I've lost out in the challenge. Got it back now, found a teammate. Decent ball forward, but didn't find its man.
Little private game between the two of them.
Lovely challenge in midfield there. I've got Griezmann ahead of me, so I'll try and find him. I have found him well. If he holds the ball up, he's going to come back to me. I'll try and flick my teammate in, which I think he's offside, and he was offside. If I'd have played that pass a second earlier, just there, and just slotted him in before I took another step, he was clean through on goal, but he did miss the chance because the pressure was there. But if I'd have slotted him in earlier, he'd have probably took that away. Lofted ball forward. Decent header there, down to Griezmann, and if Griezmann had took that down better with the first touch, we might have been in, but tries to back heel it my way and can't get there. Me and the man who won the ball, I just got our feet mixed up. Again, defending very well, Atletico, not giving much away at the back. Nice little click onto Griezmann there.
He's coming forward.
Ask for that.
Some danger.
And he's pulled down. It's a penalty.
That's a penalty. Oh,
why would you pull your man down and tug his shirt when you know he's the last man? I would imagine he'll probably get a booking for that, or has he just got away with the penalty? Bruno it was. And Silly just put his arm on Coquet's back and pulled him down. As anybody, a striker, even a midfielder, you feel a hand on your back in the box, you are going down. So Antoine Griezmann has a chance to put us 1-0 ahead. I would probably bet my my life savings that Antoine Griezmann will finish this. He very rarely misses from the penalty spot. And he doesn't miss. Puts it straight in the top corner with a beautiful finish. Is he going to do a celebration, or is he going to run over to the fans? Thought he was going to do his little celebration, but he ran over to the fans celebrating. Just a very silly decision by the centre-back to put a hand on someone and just drag him down.
And he showed it there, really cool.
Yeah, I agree with you there, buddy. Straight in the top corner, you don't save them. But yeah, just an unnecessary penalty to concede for the away side here, because you just don't put a hand on your man in the box. Oh, you see that lovely little flick, or fake flick by Alex Hunter, should I say, to Antoine Griezmann. Griezmann's got the ball. Can he get me in behind? I think he can. I'm going to pull it back and try and find him. I have found him, and Griezmann's made it too. What a piece of play that was. Antoine Griezmann with his second goal of the game, and Atletico 2-0 up thanks to our clever little turn back, and we found Griezmann to link up, and he's hit the ball in the back of the net. He provides me with a lovely pass. I just turned in between the two centre-backs, put it back across to him, and he just leathered it home. That is what you call a nice bit of play, or a nice bit of link-up play. So Atletico 2, Griezmann with his second goal of the game, and
Just lent
I
the
think
ball
that's our
to
first
his mate and got
assist.
it
We
back
weren't
again.
involved in the first. No, we weren't involved in the first goal because it was a penalty. We were involved in the build-up play, but 2-0 to Atletico, and can we win this
Good
header with
position.
Hunter? We
They've
do
worked
win
this
the header with
attack
Hunter.
very well.
Griezmann's challenging
Quite
for
a
it, and the
dangerous
centre-back
position now.
panic clears and lofts it away. Pass that off the man there. Koke with the ball. He's looking for an option. I tried to give him an option, but couldn't quite get there. Saul does find me. I'm going to drop it to Koke again. He's come back to me. He shouldn't have done because I was under a bit of pressure there. Koke just didn't want to hold it there and look for a decent ball. He just tried to pass it off, and we ended up losing possession. But again, defending very, very well.
It's good play until they. And the
There is half time.
It's 2-0 here.
It's been a very entertaining first half. If you ask me, should we be 2-0 up? Probably not. We should be maybe 1-0 up. It's just, I don't think it'll show the highlights now. You can't do it till the end. It was just an unnecessary penalty to give away. Any defender knows if you put your hand on a striker while he's in the box with his back to you, he's going to go down all day long. So an unnecessary penalty puts us 1-0 up, and then a perfect pass from us, saying that straight away from kick-off. Hunter is in here. I'm going to try and turn with Hunter, flick one over to the back stick. That's a lovely ball, and it's 3. What a finish that was. It might have been a foot and a half away from the goal, but to get a bicycle kick from that angle, what a finish that was. Right at the start of the second half, a lovely pass through, we turn, we get a lovely ball to the back stick. Look at this for a cross. That was a perfect peach of a cross. And a bicycle kick at the back stick. It was a foot and a half away from goal, but made it look spectacular with a beautiful finish.
Well, I know this manager's been working hard on the training ground on a certain shape, and boy, is it getting results out there.
Atletico 3, and we're cruising home to an easy victory here, so I'm hoping that we can get Hunter a goal now instead of assisting, because is that 4 assists in 2 games now? That's 4 assists in 2 games now by Alex Hunter, so instead of assisting, I would like to score some, so hopefully we can try and score one in this game. Lovely pass to Griezmann. Ask for that off Griezmann, no, he's just going to try and take it. Ask for it in the gap, he's giving it me in the gap. Should we have a go? No, we won't have a go because we've been tackled. Tried getting an effort away there, but we were quite well tackled. Well, let's try and make a decent run down this wing. And I'm probably offside now. I think I am, yes, I'm offside. If the ball had come a second earlier, would have probably got in behind there. Free kick to the opposition. I would imagine I'll loft it forward, and he has done. It's gone straight to the centre mid though.
Here's Carrasco.
Got a chance to try and get the farm on him behind. He spotted him well. He's got a few options in the middle, and he's just running into nowhere. I was going to try and tackle him there with Hunter, and he shifted it away quick because he saw me coming.
He's caught offside.
His man's offside.
See what he's trying to do. It's all about the
They're making it a little bit easier for us than it should be. The opposition aren't of high quality. And
they could pose some danger
saying that
now.
though, they have got a chance here. He's got a spare man forward. He's got runners. Goes out wide. Griezmann going to trap him down. Speed of Griezmann there. Griezmann did beautiful there, tracking back and intercepting the pass. And Hunter almost won that, but the midfield man won that. I am the only one further up the pitch now, so I'll ask for that. Try and get the back arts. I love a little back heel to a teammate. Let's try and run forward with Hunter. We are in the gap now. That's to Griezmann. Griezmann can come to me if he wishes to do so, but he's trying to take his time. And he's ended up losing out. Still try and pressure this down. Decent flick away by the centre-back. That's a lovely ball out wide. He's got a bit of room here if he can get past his man. The full-back does well to win that though. Again, they've won bottom. It's definitely much a midfield battle in this second half. Seems to be back and forward in midfield. It's a nice pass. He should turn. That's a decent ball in. He's got to score. And he does score. He doesn't score because it's offside. I didn't think he was offside then. I thought he was right slap bang on the line. I'm going to get some instructions now from the boss. Yes, boss. Score a goal. So he does want us to score. Right. We've been given a task. We must score. So hopefully the next goal will be Alex Hunter's goal and make it 4. So the boss clearly wants us to see not assisting goals, he wants us to see us scoring goals. But with them pressuring forward, which I thought he was actually onside, and I thought they'd equalise there, they are playing a little bit better football than they were playing in the first half and at the start of the second half. But they're in again, another good shot, and that definitely is a goal. That was a beautiful finish. It might only be a consolation goal, but what a strike that was. It's took them a while to get going and a while to get into this game, but nice bit of build-up play, and he just turns, drops his shoulder, gets a yard on him, edge of the box, and hits it straight past the Atletico Madrid goalkeeper. There's a lovely angle for it, bang, straight in the top corner. Hell of a finish. The manager clearly not happy, but he's asked us to score now, and that is the primary objective now. We need to get Hunter a goal. We've got 15 minutes to do that with. We have got Antoine Griezmann to assist us, and hopefully we might be in here. No, Antoine Griezmann did not shift it off quick enough, and we've lost out there. We do need to get a goal for Alex Hunter, because I don't like not getting the objectives, even though we are playing at a legendary, and as you can tell by the opposition, it's a bit more difficult than it appears to be, but that's a decent ball. Oh, the centre-back read me a mile away. Even though it's on legendary, it's still quite difficult, but I like to get the achievements, so with not very long left, that's a decent challenge, and knocks out for a throw-in. I was thinking just for a second though he could have got a penalty out of that, but it was a decent tackle and did win the ball, even though the man got put on his rear. That's a quality ball in, and the keeper had to get a hand to that just to make sure.
That will be a corner. The referee has given a corner here.
Antoine Griezmann showing how good he is and showing that he scored twice. It's not saying that I've assisted twice though, is it?
Born in France, very much a
Can we get rid of that?
International, but so much of his life spent in
do get rid of
Spain,
it, but it's not where I wanted to get rid of it.
Player with all these different background roots to
I'm going to just try and leave Alex Hunter as far up as I can, because I just want to try and get on a counter-attack. If the ball comes out, it should do, Felipe Luis with a decent tackle. I'm just going to ask for it up forward. I am up here, so I can drop it to Griezmann. Griezmann can hang on to it for a second or two and slip me in, but he just can't. 7 minutes to go, the boss has asked us to score. So far, we don't look like we're going to score.
Going to make a change, and it's clearly a
Lofted ball over. Hunter is out wide.
It's Alex Hunter.
I'm going to try and hold the ball up as long as I can. Just look for a cheeky 1-2 though. I've got the number 2. It's a decent pass in. He needs to wait for us to get there, because we need to score this if it's an opportunity. I'm going to ask for that inside. Nope. Can the ball come in? Yes, Hunter's in. There is number 4. That I owe to the teammates, because that was a beautiful bit of build-up play. And Hunter's clearly happy. But look at that for build-up play, passing it between him, created the space for me. I dropped into the space, the goalkeeper comes out, I took it underneath him. We have Alex Hunter's goal. I've always said on FIFA, it's all about your movement. And if you can be clever with your movement, as I was there, and just drop into space when it is there, 9 times out of 10 the computer will automatically give it you because you're in space. A lot of people try and just ask for the ball as much as possible, whereas I didn't ask for that pass then, he just got it to me because I was in about 3 yards of space. And thankfully for me, I tucked it away in the bottom corner. So we've done everything the boss has asked us to do. We just need to help see out this win now, so let's try and clear this away. It's decent clearance away, let's try and chase it down with Hunter. Griezmann is trying to chase it down as well. And Hunter's won it. Comes straight back to me. I've still got some stamina, and I'm going to out-sprint my man here. That's a beautiful little run by Hunter. I'm just going to flick it towards the back stick there. Whoa, what a save by the goalkeeper. He got his palm to it before it could drop. And I think that is full time. Near enough with the last kick of the game. There was a bit of play after it, but on the, was it the 88th minute? 88th minute, we get the goal that the boss asked us to get. So, an all-round performance today. We got 2 assists and a goal, and we did everything required. Very happy with that performance. we are clearly linking up better here than we ever did at Manchester United, unfortunately to say, and LA Galaxy. And where did we go after that? Then we came here after that, didn't we? So from the other teams that we've played with, if I'm being genuinely honest, we've linked up best here with our teammates, because the player that we had in MLS was a bit easier, as you could tell if you look back through the other episodes. In the MLS, it just seemed very easy, whereas in...
Here I am with today's man of the match.
Today's man of the match. Obviously, oh yeah, play for the result.
Yeah, we play for a result out there, first and foremost. When the whole team understands the gaffer and is focused on the job, good things happen.
Many have speculated on your rapport with management. Is it true?
It's no secret that this club has top-class management, but there's a mutual respect with the players. They trust us to do our jobs. We know that they'll do theirs.
Very favourable scenario for any club, Alex. Thank you.
Nice one.
Very respectful from Hunter. 14.5 million euros now. And still no trait points, but let's advance forward and see if we have any cutscenes. We don't. We're back to our beautiful Madrid pad. And I'm just going to have a quick look if we've unlocked that hairstyle that we wanted to unlock, because I wanted that new hairstyle. We haven't. I'm sure we've played 25 matches. We must not have played 25 matches. And I've definitely unlocked that t-shirt that I wanted. Look at that t-shirt. That t-shirt is well cool. Stick a pair of jeans on quick with that. That's a cool t-shirt, I've got to say. Should we go with the blue ones? Or the red ones? That's a cool t-shirt. I like that t-shirt. Anyway, let's advance forward and we'll go to training. I've got to say though, a decent performance there, 2 assists and a goal, and I'm hoping for better in the next games to come. But as we know now, we're training against Antoine Griezmann, and Antoine Griezmann is brilliant at nearly everything he does. His pace and everything is quality, so I'm not sure whether we both have to shoot. Is it whoever gets more? Griezmann's missed, that's brilliant. Another good finish by Hunter. Griezmann puts that one in. I'm going to go for that far corner again. Almost hit the target. Griezmann's lofted it over again. Ooh, almost hit the target. We are beating Griezmann here and beating him quite well. Oh, that was a beautiful effort. Crossbar. And we've beaten Griezmann. Brilliant. If we can beat Griezmann on the second one as well, I'll be laughing, because on the last one he absolutely made me look silly, so I'm hoping we can beat him on this one. I think it's the little passing arena one. I've got to get more in than he has. Well, we've missed our first one, so has he. Got the second one, should I say, so has he. Third one, ooh, just missed. He's put his away. He's in front here. We need this one, and he's missed. They are actually a lot harder than they look, these mini drills, especially when you're doing it with your partner that you're doing the journey. And obviously, have we beaten him? No, Antoine Griezmann beat us. We won't bother replaying it, we'll just continue because we'll still be in the starting 11. So, but yeah, those little mini games with Antoine Griezmann or whoever it is that you pick in your journey mode, they're very, very difficult, especially if you pick someone with pace like I did with Griezmann as my partner. On the dribbling ones, he just makes you look like an amateur. But I would imagine we'll go back to our pad now and we'll advance forward, and I think we might go straight into the next game, if not maybe a cutscene. So let's see what happens. Let's have a look at the table and see where we are. 9 points behind Real Madrid and 6 points behind Barcelona. So I'm not sure how many games are in La Liga. I don't think there's as many as the Premier League, but I would imagine there's still a few games to go. And we are against Barcelona. Wow. this is not going to be an easy game. Barcelona on legendary, and me and Griezmann have been linking up well together, and with Koki and Saul and a few of the others in midfield, Carrasco and Goldine, we have a strong enough team to challenge Barcelona, but with the likes of Messi, Suarez, probably Iniesta on the field, and maybe Busquets and a few of the others that they've got, and possibly maybe Ousmane Dembele. I'm not sure whether he made the transfer over before they did the update for the journey mode, but we shall see.
Hi there, everybody. Welcome to the match. Martin Tyler here.
Like I said, we'll have to skip the intro as always because of the copyright reasons, unfortunately. But there's Hunter and Griezmann.
Against Barcelona.
Let's just have a quick look at the lineups and see who's got who on. Who have Barca got on? Right, so they've got pretty much a full strength squad. This is not going to be an easy game. Barcelona, Atletico Madrid on legendary. Let's do it. We are only controlling Alex Hunter, as we know, but it's not going to be an easy game. I think we're going to get limited chances, and we're going to have to take them when they come. We're definitely going to have to drop deeper and help midfield-wise with possession. Otherwise, we're going to get outdone in midfield by the quality that Barcelona have. I'm not saying Atletico don't have quality, I'm just saying Barca have more quality. But another chance, if a decent ball would have come across, we could have been in behind there. And pressuring early, keep trying to pressure. Antoine Griezmann will pressure him, but as good as they are, they've given the ball away. I'm going to ask for that, drop it to my teammate. Ooh, Carrasco could have got me in there, but unfortunately, he makes a wayward pass, and Barcelona defence look like they're going to deal with this, and they do. Attack that with Hunter and just put the pressure on.
Sergio Roberto.
It's a nice pass. Suarez. It's another decent pass. Back to Suarez, but a decent interception by Felipe Luis. I'm going to ask for that in the space there. Try and get it to Griezmann if I can. That's a decent pass. I need to make the overlap run for Griezmann. I am in here if Griezmann can get it to me, but he's just been held off by the defender. And if Griezmann had slipped me through that, I was definitely in one-on-one there. Defence deals with Suarez for now. Decent ball to Griezmann. Griezmann drops it to me, but a toe in there. And Vermaelen, it's going to be a difficult game, this. I think chances are going to come very thin at both ends because of how good defensively both teams are.
Good looking build up, but it rather petered out.
In the gap there, I shouldn't have asked for that, I should have waited. Thought if I could get slipped in there, Griezmann was in a good position.
Sergio Roberto. Down the wing to the
Decent shoulder in by Felipe Luis there, ball comes across. He had a chance to slip in the wide man there. If he could have done, we might have broken away there, but the ball comes into me. I'll try and go to Griezmann as quick as I can, but I've won it back and get a ball in behind. That wasn't the ball I was looking for. I wanted to come across the man instead of trying to go in front of him. But it's only 20 minutes in, and we're looking more likely to get in behind for the first proper opportunity.
Advantage applied there for Barcelona.
Barca passing the ball around well, as they always do, just finding little pockets and finding teammates and passing the ball around well.
Good football between these two. Nice passing.
No great danger here,
but they've got the ball. That's the most important thing.
Controlling possession, and that's a decent pass. Suarez is there. He's got teammates with him. It's a decent pass through. Messi's at the back stick. Quick reaction and a decent save. I'm going to have to stay on the edge of the box here because there's two men free, and that's exactly why, so we can try and help defend here. Ball does eventually go away. Griezmann is there. If Griezmann can bring it down for a teammate, which it can for Koke, but the ball is won. Well, Mark Suarez has got a chance here. Decent pass, and that's a great tackle to stop the player down that side there for Messi. I'm going to win that. I didn't win that, but almost came Griezmann's way. It is definitely going to be a very tight game, this. You can see so far it's just a midfield battle. There's Hunter, that's to Griezmann. Don't go back to me there, Griezmann. That's a terrible pass.
Intention of the pass.
Here's Dini.
Paulinho.
Move on to Messi.
Lionel Messi.
Messi's got plenty of choices around him.
Andre
It's in the
Gomez.
midfield, man. Ball in, Suarez has given it straight back. I don't think he fancied that, but we've got a challenge in with Hunter, then I've been tackled and possibly created a chance for them.
And a goal. And they've opened the scoring now.
What a finish by Luis Suarez. If anything, that was probably my fault. I got back to make the tackle and didn't clear it straight away, and because I haven't cleared it, that's where the chance came from. And Suarez didn't need a second invitation to just bang that in the top left-hand corner. Look, we just got back, we won it, and then we got the ball taken off us straight away, and Suarez hits it. Perfect curve on it, always going away from the goalkeeper. And Barcelona a strike first. Barca 1, Atletico 0. I'm hoping that we can come back in this game, and we're not going to give too many more away. We need to try and make up for our mistake right now, seeing as we tried to help out defend, and all we did was make the situation worse. Griezmann. And Griezmann's fouled. I'm just wondering whether to take this quickly or not, but I haven't really got anyone to pass to. It's to Griezmann. Pass for that back. There we go. Try and get the wide man in. Pass goes out wide. Drops the ball to Hunter, and I just ran straight into Vermaelen there. If I'd have hit it first time, instead of running forward with it, we might have had a chance to hit the target, but I didn't expect it, if I'm honest. And Barca coming forward again. Here's Suarez, he's already scored once. And that wasn't the greatest effort on goal, if I'm being honest. From a Barcelona player, you expect much, much better. Golding, midfield, Hunter's there, and we're about to Carrasco. That's a lovely little ball. I'm going forward, Carrasco gives me a ball, I'm running forward, and the half-time whistle goes.
On Luis Suarez in that first half.
Say no more. Possession, we've had no attempts on Barcelona's goal. That doesn't say much for us getting back into this game, does it?
Ready now for the second period.
I'm hoping that we'll have a shot on target in this half and try and get back in it, but with passes like that, trying to give it back to me there, and he just give it straight into the defender. Compared to the last game when we scored 4 and there was some brilliant play, we've not even been in this game, but you expect that against Barcelona on Legendary, and I'm glad that we are only 1-0 down and we haven't got a mountain to climb. The problem with Barca is when they get one, they usually get a second and a third and a fourth, and you're 5-0 down before you know it. So here we go, Griezmann. I'm going to try and make the run from that gap though, if I can feed it the first time. Can't hold on to it, and I've drawn a foul. I didn't think that was a foul, but I've drawn a foul nonetheless. Let's try and come to the back stick here, so I would imagine he'll pass it. He doesn't, he shoots. Antoine Griezmann got some power behind that, but you need accuracy as well, and the goalkeeper made light work of it. Decent pass. Try and send it to the full-back. Felipe Luis there. Got a chance to get in here. I am in. If we can find Griezmann, we're 1-1. Yes, we can find Griezmann, and it is 1-1. What a ball that was from Alex Hunter, and Griezmann just made the perfect run for me there to slide that away. I do want to have another look at that. Lovely little pass. Nice run by Hunter straight across. I had to literally ping that with R1. Ping that with R1, and you can see Griezmann had to get a real foot to it to stop it going wide. But Antoine Griezmann makes us level. I think we're getting some instructions off the boss here. Yes, boss, we're playing well. We need another chance creating and to win the match. Well, he doesn't want much, does he? Does he realise we're playing Barcelona? So he wants us to create at least another chance. I would imagine that's another key pass, so basically another assist, and try and win the match. So I'm not liking our chances, seeing as we are against Barcelona, but
And now Iniesta.
with passes like that, they may not create anything else. We're lucky to get the goal that we got. It was just a decent run by myself in the gap, and we got a good ball across, and Griezmann thankfully finished it. So here we go again in the gap there. I've created a little bit more of a gap here, asking for the ball but didn't get it. And another good run there, and I've got my teammate in behind again, coming to the edge of the box, and he's been tackled. I just couldn't get there quick enough as I ran into somebody else.
Lionel Messi. Now Andre Gomez. Luis Suarez. Just let the ball.
Barcelona passed the ball around so well. They have gone into the realistic side of certain teams, because this is how they play in real life. The one-touch passing, the fast movement, and they just play exactly like Barcelona. It's difficult to get the ball off them. They keep possession. They make lovely little passes, and it's just good football to watch, even though they're against us and they're absolutely making us look like amateurs. It's good football to watch. But we have got the ball now, and we're trying to come forward with it. I've dropped into position to try and help out with the ball in midfield, but I'm going to get in that gap there. That's a decent pass, and he doesn't get it to me. I got in the gap, I stopped, and he just went to kick it at me and completely missed.
Andre Gomez.
But a wayward pass there. And a teammate, I have a lot of room on the other side if we can get a decent ball across, and we can't. He tried to give me the ball across, but he couldn't get it across. If he had, we were definitely in behind there, because the full-back had left his post, if you like. And, saying that though, Barca are in here, we've got Messi at the back stick. That's a penalty. A last-ditch challenge, he tried to win the ball, and he was never going to get there. Messi clearly not happy. Just dragged his leg from underneath him, a clear penalty, and I would imagine that Messi himself will probably take it. It's not, it's Suarez to take it. Suarez steps up, he can put his team 2-1 ahead, and he does. Straight underneath the goalkeeper. What a penalty. I think the goalkeeper got close to it, but Suarez with a very clever finish and puts it underneath the goalkeeper. 2-1 to Barcelona, and all that effort we did to get back in the game has now been wasted because we've given a penalty away and we've received a goal. But we are on all-out attack, so here's Alex Hunter trying to get our teammate in. Ball lofted in, Griezmann's there, and the ball cleared away quite badly by Romain, I must say there. Suarez had dropped into a midfield position. I almost finished it off him there, but he was too clever for me. There's Messi, drops it to his teammate Rafinha. Messi wins it back. Again, another pass back to Rafinha. We need to come back and try and help out here. And he's won it.
That's a wonderful tackle.
I have got a free wing to run at here if I can come up with a decent run. After that, try and switch it because I can see the pass there. Griezmann's there. That's a decent switch. Griezmann back in. Ter Stegen takes it easily. Sorry, it's not Ter Stegen, it's the other goalkeeper. Do apologise. Again, winning the ball in midfield. And we create a chance here to try and level this game up again. We've lofted it towards Alex Hunter. Try and get this down. We have got it down. Can we turn and shoot? It's a decent volley. Goalkeeper with an excellent save. I'm not sure if that was going in, but it was a decent effort nonetheless.
We've got 2 added minutes. That's been signalled now. Here's Rafinha.
There's 2 added minutes left on. I don't think we're going to get another chance here to beat Barca. I've asked for it out wide. Try and slip my teammate in straight away. We need to score off this opportunity to get back in it. And I don't know what's going on there. Both the players trying to get the ball. I moved over to get it, and that's probably going to be full time, and is full time. I can't say I'm too disappointed because Barca had the majority of the ball for the game. they did play very well,
There'll be a bit of an
and
inquest, I think,
because
they
of the
didn't quite
tackle,
do themselves justice. So plenty of work on
Suarez
the
gets
ground
2 goals.
next week.
We did get the rating that we wanted. We didn't win the match, and we didn't create the second chance. But I don't think the manager will be too disheartened by our performance. Anyway, he'll probably be disheartened by the result, but not by the way we performed, because we assisted the goal and pretty much made it. Because if we didn't make the run and make the pass, it wouldn't have happened. So I'm not too disheartened with our performance. But we did end up losing the game. Barca 2, Atletico Madrid 1, and they've pulled away in the league now, so I'm not sure what's going to happen now. We're in the team of the week. Smile for the camera. Hunter in the team of the week, and if I'm honest, fully deserved. We got the assist, but it wasn't good enough to win the game, unfortunately. So let's see what's going to happen next. We're going to go back home to Madrid. We've been on for about an hour now, guys, so I'll just skip to the next bit, and I would presume we'll probably have one more match. So I'll play the next match, and then I shall bring this episode to a close. We have training against Griezmann again, and he's made me look silly a few times, so, and it's dribbling as well, so prepare yourself for Antoine Griezmann to show me how to dribble. Now, some of these I've not played before. I have played this one though. Is Griezmann going to be doing it with me? He's not. I'm on my own. Good. This one I have done a few times. You just have to be patient with this one and not rush it, because if you rush it and you miss it, that's when you start to fail then. Some decent dribbling so far. Hunter doing well. Need to go around the outside though, so I'll just skip back across, and I've gone completely the wrong way, but we got an A. So I'm happy with that. How are we against Griezmann now? I think we've got to dribble through the gates, defend the ball. Let's see how we go. It's just beat your man. Done this a few times. They had this on FIFA 17 and beating the man very well there. Got the second man now, so let's try and get in the space. That's a lovely turn by Hunter. Got to try and beat 3 now. Turn that way. Oh, he's done well. Got away with that. But I'm probably going to get trapped down now. Oh, I love the turn, and because I brushed the man, it ended up knocking it out of play. Did him with the moving the shoulders side to side. I didn't want to do that. As you can tell, I'm not the best at doing skill on FIFA. A lot of people are very good at doing skill, but I'm not. I just sort of flick it side to side and hope for the best. But that was nice. Got past my man. The fake shot I've found does pretty much work the best to beat somebody. If you're going to beat somebody who's up close, just do a fake turn and you beat them. Ooh, that looked like a crunching challenge, but we got an A, so quite ecstatic with that. Anything gone up? Acceleration's gone up to 82. Bonus. Partnership.
Good workout? Feeling great, mate. Ain't a defense in the league can get near us.
Feels a bit easy, doesn't it?
It's never easy enough. I like that. Need to keep focused. It's never easy enough.
It's never easy enough.
Stone cold, Hunter. Stone cold.
Bro, got ice running through these thick veins. You know this.
I love it when a plan comes together.
I don't know whether that's just me that found that funny. I just the way that Hunter sort of like with the shoulders there, and Griezmann was just like, yeah, okay. That was quite funny. That. So that's what I was thinking. With the stages here, because now we're on partners, when you get to Strike Force and you get to telepathic, does something different happen each time? That's what I was wondering. Because when I was rivals, we had a little cutscene. When we were teammates, we had a little cutscene where we tried being a little bit more friends. And then that looked friendly there. So with Strike Force, will that be a bit more friendly? Another cutscene, and telepathic, there might be another cutscene. So hopefully, if we keep linking up with Griezmann, something like that will happen. But it is Atletico Bilbao against Atletico Madrid. So we'll get into this game, we'll play this game, and then I'll bring the episode to a close, because we've been live streaming for about an hour now, I think, or just over an hour. So we'll do this game, and we'll jump straight in and see how we get on. I would say 3 points here, but Bilbao are no pushover. They have some decent players. Inaki Williams, Munayin, they do have some good players, so I'm not expecting just to walk over them. I'm hoping that we can get the 3 points here, but it may be a challenging game. Not as probably as challenging as the Barcelona game was, that we ended up losing 2-1, but it will probably still be a difficult game. So let's hopefully Hunter can have a decent performance. But that's a lovely pass in straight away. I'll try and flick it towards the back stick, and the goalkeeper catches it. Could have possibly turned there and tried to pull it back across, but never mind. Early chance. We've got in behind once, so a turn here. Oh, lovely turn by Hunter. Griezmann will make me a run. Doesn't, just to the wide man. He gets the shot away, and a good save by the Atletico Bilbao goalkeeper. Oh, we've won it again, keeping the pressure on. Use Griezmann. Koke's there. I'll ask for that off Koke, and he didn't try to go to the wide man and end up giving the ball away. Atletico Bilbao trying to come forward, but a decent tackle to win the ball back. Griezmann's won it. I'll try and make an overlap run for him. No, I didn't make an overlap run for him because he runs straight into a centre back. Decent pass down the line, and I went to ask for the ball, but he already went to give it me, and I've just knocked it out of play. That's something that either needs to change or have a new thing for, because sometimes you'll be in space, you won't ask for it and they'll give it to you, and then you'll be in space and you ask for it and they give it to you, and it's like a vice versa thing. You never know when quite to press it, so I've just done it again. But I've found a decent pass to Griezmann. If he can get me in, he can. Griezmann's there. I'll just make an overlap run. Ball whipped in and headed away by the Bilbao man. Decent ball in, but nobody was there to attack it. Trying to get the tackle in there, the full back, and he made a meal of that. He was really trying. Griezmann's there. I'm in the gap. Use Griezmann in the gap there. If Griezmann can get it back to me, we're in here. And a decent challenge by the Bilbao man. He saw me all the way and followed me and said, yeah, you're not getting in there. Griezmann had just given me a quick 1-2 instead of hold on to it for a second. We might have got in there, but never mind. We're still linking up well. We're still doing some decent play, and we seem to be pretty much running this game. And again, I made the run, and then I didn't think I was going to get it, so I turned back, and then I got fed in. Atletico Madrid trying to come forward here. Only finds Atletico Bilbao trying to come forward, but only found an Atletico Madrid man. Free kick, about 40 yards out, maybe about 45 yards out, so I would imagine he'll probably whip this in instead of shooting. I'm just going to drag myself to the lower hand side of the screen in case the keeper does get it, which he does, so I'll ask for that. Yeah, free. And I'm there. Decent first touch, and he headed it off my foot. So can Hunter win that? Got a tackle in. Not good enough to win the ball.
A return ball.
Bilbao coming forward, and a decent interception. I am down that wing, and man can get it to me. He can't, he goes to the other side and ends up giving it away. Backheeled it for some reason there. I'd have had a shot there, but never mind. Me to Griezmann, back to me, and fortunately can't do anything more with it. Very tight in midfield. Me and Griezmann have had to drop deep in midfield to try and get the ball here. That's a decent pass out wide. The full-back's out of his place, so I've dragged the centre-back over, which has created the space for Griezmann. I'll look for him at the back stick, and the keeper again comes out. It's one thing I have noticed, that you've got to get your crosses in early, otherwise if you get it in too late, the goalkeeper just comes out and picks it up. So yeah, that's it for you there. If you've got a man free at the back stick, get it in as soon as possible, like that, an early cross, because otherwise the goalkeeper just comes out. A lovely interception there by Alex Hunter. I'm going to try and run down that wing there if I can get a decent pass. And unfortunately the pass doesn't come, and then another deflection, and it's gone out for a throw-in.
Likes to come into this area.
Wait for a forward run. Not the pass I wanted. Giving silly possession away now and not concentrating on putting a good performance in, as my performance is dropping all of a sudden.
Looking good, this move.
Bilbao coming forward, decent ball in and cleared away. Griezmann is there. Griezmann gets a touchdown and gets the ball to me, so I'll try and flick him over the top. Griezmann's on it. Brings it down. I am here for Griezmann. I need Griezmann to make me a forward run now, so I can try and slip him back in, which I have done. I've linked up well again. Ball comes in, dropped to Hunter at the edge of the box, shot, and a decent save from the goalkeeper. I didn't expect that ball to come back to me there. I thought the man would have shot in the box, but the ball did come back, and I saw it quick enough to get the snapshot away, and it was saved well. Good ball down the line, decent header, dangerous position though. Me and Griezmann both are free here. Decent pass by Griezmann, keeping possession. Just going to try and get in some sort of a gap here with Hunter. We are in a decent gap, but we've got our wide man further back, so I'll use him. Pass for it back, no.
He's cut that out well read.
No, Hunter's won it, just sort of come free there and pressed circle to tackle and ended up shooting. Half time, and
We haven't yet got a goal to bring to you.
not really a clear-cut chance for either side yet. There's been a couple of shots our way and they haven't really challenged our goal whatsoever, so not the greatest of first halves if I'm honest, and it probably only can get better in the second half. Some good link-up play, but we haven't managed to get quite through where we've wanted to, so I am in the gap with Hunter. Got that to Felipe Luis. He's gone down the wing. Ball comes in. Hunter's won that. Just about. And that is a foul. It's not a foul apparently. I thought that was a foul, but referee saw otherwise. I thought he took the back of his ankle there. I thought it was a foul.
Diego Godin.
Godin at the back. Decent pass to Carrasco. Just took too long on the ball there, Carrasco, and Bilbao could be on the counter-attack here. Another decent ball. They are on the counter-attack. He's got a chance to finish. And he has finished. That was the perfect counter-attack from Bilbao. I think it's Inaki Williams that scored. It is Inaki Williams that scored. And that was a beautiful pass. And Inaki Williams made the right choice going to the front stick and just side-footing it in the top corner. My hat goes off to you, Bilbao, and Inaki Williams, because that is a quality finish.
So the first goal, it's 1-0.
Athletic Bilbao 1, Athletic Madrid, or Atletico Madrid, 0.
Now it goes into the wider
Game on,
areas
and hopefully, with Hunter, we can try and get back in this, but that's not the pass that I wanted. Again, in earlier games, the passing quality from Atletico Madrid was quality, and it seems to have dropped in the last game or so with Barca, and this game it's not been as good. I've had to drop further into midfield and try and help out with the passing, but here's Griezmann. Griezmann tried to slide Carrasco in there, and he didn't find the right pass that he wanted, but he's chasing down. I've got the pressure on the other man, so he hoofs it forward looking for a way out. The ball is going to come back. I'll go to Griezmann straight away. I'll ask for the ball in the gap. I think I'm going to get it. No, I'm not going to get it. Cleared away. Ball is coming back near enough straight away though. I am in the gap this time. And Yannick Carrasco's still going. Gives it Griezmann. And Griezmann tried to find me and didn't go anywhere else. If Carrasco would have given me the ball earlier instead of running towards me, might be able to create something, but the boss has got some instructions. Right, he wants me to play a lot better. He wants me to take at least 5 shots. And he wants me to win the game. So we've got some work to do to impress the boss. Let's try and find our man out wide. We've got the header, but not where we wanted it. Well, seeing as in we've got to have at least 3 more shots, I'm just going to have a shoot on sight policy now, that if we get anywhere near the goal, we'll have an attempt. So hopefully Griezmann will give it back. Which he doesn't. It goes to Carrasco. Carrasco can win it. Griezmann. And unfortunately, Griezmann's tackled. Defensively, Bilbao have been really good because they've made it very difficult for us to get in. Even more difficult than previous games. But I've won that ball. I'm going to go for goal. A decent effort. It was on target. But the goalkeeper just made light work of it. That's a decent ball in. Very good ball behind. But cross comes in, Inaki Williams is there, and a slide challenge keeping Inaki Williams out. Inaki Williams is one of the players that I did want to sign on one of my other careers that I started, but I didn't get a chance. And what a finish! They've just made it 2. Bilbao are running riot with finishes here, and that was better than the first one. That was a beautiful finish. He just side-footed it and guided it in the corner. Goalkeeper with no chance. The ball sort of just came a bit loose, and then a pass, and then straight away off the pass he just side-foots it. You can see him open his body up there, and you can see where the gap is, and he just finds the gap beautiful past the Atletico Madrid goalkeeper. So unfortunately the boss gave us some instructions, but I don't think we're going to be able to do anything about it because we're just not performing as we should. But Griezmann's got the ball. Can the ball come in? The ball can come in. Hunter go up for it. Nope. Griezmann's there, and Griezmann sends it horribly wide. I would imagine with 15 minutes left we're probably not going to come back in the game. I would like to at least score one, try and get 1 goal back, because we want to have the performance that the manager wants us to have to stay in his good books. So let's run through if we can. Either run I tried to make there was either in the way or it just wasn't the right run. So another chance goes begging. Ball comes out wide. I'm going to try and feed my teammate straight in. I'll ask for that. No, I'm not going to get it. Okay. Drop to Hunter. Oh, if that pass had just slipped through the centre back there, I had a chance to just shoot on goal there. Decent header. Diego Godin with the ball. On the attack here. Tried to get it to Hunter, but not the pass again. But can I get it to him this time? He can. I can see Griezmann at the back stick there. Tried to get it to Griezmann, and the goalkeeper with another easy save. We've just not played up to the performance that we can do here, so let's turn inside. I've got a bit of room here. I'm going to go for goal. I'm not, because I ran straight into the centre back. I ran one pace too much there. I should have hit it a lot earlier. 86 minutes gone now, and it's looking like a 2-0 defeat. Ball out wide. To my teammate straight away. Just tried to get through there, and I've ended up failing and running straight into someone. Oh, if I'd have put my toe in a lot sooner there, I might have won that. It's just not been a good performance, and Bilbao have played very, very well. Counter-attacking football, and they've played brilliant.
He's given offside. Yeah, he's playing on the shoulder, but just needs to hold his run.
I would imagine that losing probably won't do much. And we've been subbed off. That's how well we've played. The manager subbed us off. So, well, I might as well simulate the game because there's only a few seconds left in it. I would imagine the result won't change. And unfortunately for us, Bilbao were just a better team. We're worth 15 million euros now. And yep, it finished 2-0. I would imagine the manager won't be best pleased. No, we're back at the main menu, so he wasn't pleased. Not the greatest of performances, so let's have a look where that leaves us in La Liga now. Barcelona have taken over Real Madrid at the top of the table, and we're 12 points off the top and 10 points off second, so I think that has gone now. Are we still in the cup? We are. We're against Valencia, and then Real Madrid or Barcelona in the final if we get through. So I'm not sure when that will be. Has it gone up a bit more? Has it gone down? It's gone up a bit more. No, sorry, it hasn't. It's gone down because we were almost at strike force, weren't we? So it's gone down. So if you lose, it goes down. Well then, after that fairly entertaining episode of a lot of goals, some good performances, some not good performances. I want to bring today's episode to a close. So I would imagine, seeing as we're on chapter 6, there probably won't be much left in the... Yeah, there's just chapter 6, so we're about a quarter of the way through. So maybe we'll get it done tomorrow, maybe not. Who knows? But don't miss out on tomorrow's episode, guys, where we find out what will happen, whether we're in the cup or we're still in the league or whatever. So I'll bring this episode to a close. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. It's been Danilaz1989. Love you, bye.